Hello. When was the last time you responded to a neighborhood dispute? Maybe it was two neighbors fighting over a barking dog, a property line, loud stereos, landscaping, parked cars, or just about anything. Maybe it was a block of unhappy people or a homeowners association disagreement. My guess is you experienced this fairly recently and regularly. I'm Steve Charbonneau. I'm the Executive Director of Community Mediation Concepts. And when people need to talk, we'll mediate. Mediation is a great solution for situations where a citation isn't the answer and won't fix the underlying problem. The purpose of this video is to increase awareness among officers of the availability of mediation services in just those types of situations through DPD's contract with our nonprofit. It's a resource that comes at no cost to you or to the participants. We'll also discuss how mediation can help resolve some citizen complaints against officers, but more on that later. First, let me explain why mediation is so appropriate for neighbors or businesses in conflict. Mediation is effective. It provides lasting solutions because the people involved and affected by that conflict are those creating the solutions. They have buy-in. They have a commitment to make it work. Mediation makes a real difference. We focus on problem solving, expectations, communication, and what it truly takes to resolve the conflict. We write it down. They agree and they sign. As a result, attitudes and behaviors are changed. Mediation provides a positive learning experience. The parties learn effective skills for resolving conflicts that may arise in the future. They see the value of talking with each other and the necessity of taking personal responsibility. And the final benefit? Mediation is more satisfying because mediation works. Facilitated conversations have proven to be much more satisfying than the traditional complaint process. Now that you know the benefits of mediation, how do you connect community members with this service? It's simple. Just send us an email with the names and contact information of the parties involved and a brief description of the situation. We'll take it from there. To help you find our email address when you really need it, we recommend that you put it in your phone contacts as mediators. Our email address is cmc@findsolutions.org. That's cmc@findsolutions.org. Now let's get back to the topic of how mediation can help to resolve citizen complaints against officers. Complaints, for example, regarding discourtesy, unprofessional behavior, or a situation that may have just been a misunderstanding. In these situations, a lengthy IA investigation is not what the citizen needs, and the officer would probably like to avoid that too. For officers, mediation is an opportunity to explain policies and procedures that will help the community member understand why certain things happen the way they did, to hear the community member's perspective, and to understand the impact of the officer's actions on them, to build trust and respect within the community, and to evaluate their behavior within the context of feedback they wouldn't receive anywhere else. There's no prescribed outcome. All that is required is good faith participation. The officer meets when on the clock and in uniform, and the entire conversation is confidential, protected by state statute. Our mediator is there to make certain the conversation remains constructive and beneficial to everyone. We'll set the ground rules to ensure a respectful and safe environment. The number one benefit for the officer in agreeing to mediate is that the complaint goes into the officer's personnel file marked resolved by mediation. In other words, there's no discipline or blemish on their record. Plus, the entire process usually takes about a week to 10 days, so there's a much quicker resolution. The mediation session itself typically lasts just 45 to 60 minutes. The mediation process for citizen complaints against officers is initiated by the Internal Affairs Bureau once they've received a complaint that might be appropriately resolved through mediation. So that just about wraps things up. Please remember, we're here to help. If you encounter a neighborhood dispute or a situation that could benefit from mediation, send the party's contact information and a brief description of the situation to us at cmc@findsolutions.org. And thank you.